Hello, how's it going? If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Anel, and if you've been here before, welcome back to my channel where I teach you on how to become the highest versions of ourselves. So, for today's topic, I will be sharing with you how to become disciplined, how to be in that disciplined girl era and stay consistent, how to finally stay consistent with your goals. You know those girls you see on Instagram and YouTube, all over social media that you see journaling. They wake up early, they go to the gym, they're eating all the right things, they're going to sleep early, and their life just looks perfect. Well, guess what? It can't be perfect. No, I'm just kidding. However, those girls you do see journaling, going to the gym, waking up early, doing the thing, getting the work done, have a thing that we all want: how to stay disciplined, how to stay consistent with our goals, right? So today I'm going to share with you a few tips and things that have worked for me on how to stay consistent and how to stay disciplined, because let me tell you, it has not always been easy. I have learned a lot along the way over the years in my self-development journey. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about your mindset, because that is the most important thing. You'll hear people like David Goggins. He once said, working out, going to the gym is not about pushing yourself hard physically, it's pushing yourself hard mentally. So mentally, you have to make this mindset shift when you want to be disciplined, when you want to stay consistent. So one, motivation versus discipline. Motivation is like when you watch those motivational videos of people, those girls that are like, with the abs, eating right. You're like, I want to do that. That's motivation. Those are your goals. You see it. However, you might be motivated for like a day or two and the motivation goes away. Life happens. You get busy, you get tired. Life happens. So motivation goes away. Motivation is not reliable because is there some days when you feel great, but it's not there when you don't feel great. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is doing the thing you said you were going to do, whether you feel like it or not. That is discipline. So every single day, you tell yourself, I'm going to wake up at 5 in the morning. You get up regardless of what you feel like, because your emotions will take over and you can't let that happen. And that's where that mindset shift comes in. So discipline is having that routine and sticking with it, be keeping your word to yourself. That is discipline. Another thing you can do is think of discipline as self-respect, not as punishing yourself. Because some people can try to think like discipline is like it's hard. You're waking up early, you're working out, whatever discipline you want to do, right? But most people's goals are like towards working out, eating right, and all these things. You're giving yourself rules, you're giving yourself limitations. So it can feel like a punishment or it can sound like a punishment. However, if you think about it as more of a self control, if you think about it as doing something good for yourself, because all these things you set to do yourself are because you know you want to get better. You want to have a better body. You want to feel better. You want to be disciplined and sleeping earlier. That's better for you. That's healthier for you. So think of yourself as self respect. So that discipline is self respect, not punishment. There we go. Switching that mindset around, right? Another thing that I hear a lot in the self development realm, one person that I really got it from and I heard it from, wrote it down and it really stuck, is Clark Kegley. He's big into self development. When I wrote down my 2.0 version of myself, I have a journal which I did and wrote down what would the 2.0 version of myself do? I'd eat better, I'd wake up early, I'd do what I said I was going to do. That's what I would do, right? That's my 2.0 version of myself. So the trick is, ask yourself, what would my future self do? What would that 2.0 version of myself do in this situation? Say, for example, for me right now, it's losing weight. I have a goal to lose weight. So if I'm thinking about reaching towards the unhealthy foods, reaching towards those candies, that bread, that cake, things that I know are not going to fuel me, are not going to go towards my goals, I would ask myself, what would my future self say about this? What would Anel 2.0 do? And that is you asking yourself and putting yourself in that future self already. So, like the skinny version of myself would not be eating those things. A skinny version of myself or healthier version of myself would be more self constrained and be able to say no to things. So, you really have to start visualizing yourself and putting yourself in those situations and really pause and think about it. So that's another way to stay disciplined. Really visualize yourself and write out the 2.0 version of yourself. And what would that person do? Would they be doing that thing? Would they be waking up early or would they be snoozing that alarm? Another really, really crucial, important thing that I believe it is like one of the most important things you can do is when your morning, first thing in the morning, what are you doing? What are your goals looking like? How are you starting off your morning? Are you snoozing your alarm? Are you rolling off the side of your bed? Or are you getting up like, oh yeah, I'm going to take on this day? What are your goals? Are you setting up your goals the night before? So you need to figure out what winning the day means to you. For example, for me, winning the day means waking up at 4:30 in the morning, getting straight into that cold plunge, going straight to the gym, doing my sauna and meditation, stretching right before the gym, having my workout, getting out, preparing my breakfast, making sure I'm in a good state of mind and I'm making good, healthy choices with my breakfast. So I have my healthy breakfast ready, whether I eat it there or not. I know that's what I'll be eating. And to me, that's winning the day. I won my morning because why? I took over my day. So you have to figure out, what does winning the morning mean to you? What are important things that you can fit into your routine? Things that will make you feel good for the rest of the day. So for me, getting in the cold plunge, I feel like, wow, I already did something so hard so early on. The whole day is going to be a breeze. When I go to the gym early in the morning, I'm like, man, my body feels good. I have energy already moved. I burned some calories. I'm going to have a great day. So I'm stacking the good before my day even begins. My kids are still sleeping during this time. So for me, it is so crucial to win the morning. And I believe anyone can benefit from that. And within my morning, I express my gratitude and I do my prayer. That is crucial, crucial, crucial to begin. Before I get any kind of thoughts in my head, I put in like good thoughts. What is my day going to be filled with? What do I want to expect out of my day? What kind of feelings you want to express to everybody? I want to give that love. I want to give all these good feelings. So I make sure I set my intention for the day early in the morning before I start scrolling on social media, before I start listening to all these podcasts that I like to listen to. I make sure I get it done early in the morning. And for me, that is winning my day. And I really believe it is crucial for everyone to do that. So I think it's so important to figure out what that means to you. So how to develop new habits. So these are just things that I have done over the last few years that have helped me develop new habits. I tried the challenge of 75 hard. The first time I did it, I'm going to tell you the truth. I did not enjoy it. I did not have fun. I don't like doing 2 workouts a day. Or, it's not that I don't like it. It's really hard to make time for 2 workouts a day. It's really hard to drink a gallon of water a day because I think I have an overactive bladder or something. But I was in the bathroom most of the day. I did not enjoy that. However, that challenge was fun to do, the 75 hard. So I realized the second time I did 75 hard, I switched those things that someone made, the 75 hard challenge rules, to things that I actually want to implement to my life. So for me, that was the lemon water with apple cider vinegar that I drink up until this day. And I did that challenge about a year ago. Until this day, I drink that almost every single day. There's days here and there I miss, but I go right back to it. Like, oh, I didn't drink it yesterday for some reason. It's okay, I'll drink it today. For the most part, I have not missed a day. And the 75 hard, the workouts, I love to work out, but for me, it was not attainable to do 2 workouts a day most times. However, what I learned from that for me, what was really attainable is 30 minutes of intentional movement. So I'm intentionally blocking out 30 minutes of doing any kind of workout that means, whether it's a walk, a run, a bike, high intensity cardio, lifting weights, whatever that means. But 30 minutes of intentional movement, because some days I couldn't make it to the gym. However, I always have my kids, so I could have gone on a walk with them. That was more attainable to me. So I switched it to things that I actually want to fit my life. And it was fun doing the challenge. So I recommend anyone to do a challenge with yourself, with a partner, with a friend. It makes it fun and you have something to look forward to. And then it's fun tracking your progress. I've never been one to track my progress, believe it or not. But I'm doing that now here on YouTube. And it's fun to see like, oh my gosh, I am actually making progress, because that's what keeps you going. That's what keeps the momentum going. Like, oh my gosh, I did lose a pound by not eating these things. I did lose some weight, and it starts adding up, right? So I think it's really important to do little challenges, things to make it fun. At least for me, that has really worked. And a lot of the habits have stuck. The cold plunging, that all started with a fun challenge that I did with my husband. We challenged ourselves to do it for 1 month straight in the winter. We didn't even have a chiller at the time. We had just a cheap tub. And it was so fun to do that, guess what? I do it every single day up until this day because I love the benefits so much and it was fun to do. because I did that challenge. So definitely, I challenge you to start a challenge with someone. Fine, make one up. You don't have to follow what somebody else is following. Do things that you actually want to implement into your life, that new habits you actually want to keep. Most of the time, we just don't plan. That's simply what it is. You have to have a good plan and follow through. For example, for me, my goal was always wake up at 4:30 in the morning. And it was so hard for me to wake up every single day. I wake up disappointed, like, oh my goodness, another day I didn't wake up. I snooze my alarm. Another day I didn't wake up. I snooze my alarm. And then I would beat myself up during the day, like, oh, I didn't go. I can't believe, now I don't have time to go to the gym and I really needed it. I had to realize, like, okay, that's not doing me any good either. So let that go. I got to figure out what am I doing wrong. And I noticed for me to wake up early in the morning, I had to just be stricter on my bedtime. I was going to sleep way too late. It was like midnight and I'm expecting to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Like, what was I thinking? So now I'm stricter with my bedtime. I make sure I'm in bed by 9:30, asleep by 10. So I know like that I can wake up. I slept enough and I'm able to wake up. Make those rules. Make it easier for yourself. If you want to wake up early in the morning, you have a hard time. Leave your gym clothes laid out. Leave your shoes by the door. Put your phone alarm far away so you know you have to get up and you're already up. You're like, I'm already up. Might as well go. Make it easier for yourself. Don't make more resistance. The resistance is already there. You don't need to make that part. If your goal is to write more in a gratitude journal, try pairing it with something that you already do. Say you sit down and drink coffee in the morning. Maybe take your gratitude journal with you and write a few things of gratitude. Maybe 1, 2, even if you wanted to do 10. Something is better than nothing. And that's another thing. I think a lot of us have this all or nothing mentality. I didn't eat good in that one meal, so I'm just going to sabotage the whole day. Like, I'm just going to eat bad the whole day. Or that Monday mentality, like, oh no, it's only Wednesday. However, I messed up, so I'm going to start my diet on Monday. I'll start my diet on Monday. Like, no, we start here right now because guess what? You're digging yourself into a bigger hole. If you wait till Monday, that's 4 or 5 days already went by. You're going to put on more weight. You're going to feel worse about yourself. Why would you want to do that? You're sabotaging yourself. Let's not go there. Don't add resistance. Make it easier for yourself, whatever your goals are. If you need help figuring out what those goals could be, let me know in the comments and I can help you. I can help you arrange your goals. Let me know what you're struggling with. I'm sure I've dabbled with it. I'm a mom of 2. I'm married. I have a job. I'm trying to get fit. I'm trying to get financially abundant. I'm trying to get more into my spirituality, all the above. So I'm always dabbling with things. So you let me know. We're just here trying to elevate ourselves. I want you to do great too. I want you to become the highest version of yourself. So let me know. And last but not least, your energy. Change that energy. When you're upset, when you're in a down mood, you don't want to do anything. I put a video up on how to raise your vibration, and believe me, it really works if you apply these things. When you're in a great mood, you're excited about life. You're excited about being disciplined. You're excited about doing the things you said you were going to do. Because guess what? When you follow through and you do those things you said you were going to do, your confidence goes up. You feel better about yourself. And when your confidence goes up, guess what? Your energy increases. And when your confidence increases, you're moving into that confidence girl era, that discipline girl era. Honestly, that's what it's about. It's just sticking to what you said you were going to do. Make those goals. Don't make them hard for yourself. Start slow and work your way up. Can't go from 0 to 100. So make it small, easy goals so you can see progress. So you can be like, wow, I did that. I said I was going to do that and I did it. And you can actually see the receipts like, oh yeah, I did what I said I was going to do. Now it's time to elevate. Now it's time to elevate again. You're challenging yourself more and more every time because you should always be improving all the time. Once you learn how to be disciplined in one field, it gets a lot easier in the others because the same rules apply. You just show up for yourself. Just show up for yourself, and I know you can. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you'd like to hear, and let me know if you're ready to start this discipline girl era. So let me know in the comments, what are your goals for 2025? We're about to wrap up with January, but guess what? There's 11 more months in this year, so you have the whole year to tackle still, and let's get it. Let's do this together. Let's become the highest version of ourselves. You have a blessed day. Bye.